Top 5 fruit.
It's amazing how good applesauce is.
Top 5 fruit.
Oh my god, your chewing is killing me, dude.
What's the top,
Oh my god, you're chewing.
top 5
Start the
fruit.
game. Start the
What are your
game.
top 5 fruit?
All right.
Oh no, we're started. Okay, never mind.
Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Smashville, of course.
I like that they picked the 2 colors that are probably the. You know, all Sonic's colors look the same, but these probably look the least the same.
They really do.
That's not
You know, this Wi-Fi stream meta, they are robbed of 15 seconds to time out with. Just saying. All right, here we go. Let's get into it. This is Sonic's Chronic. He is the leftmost Sonic. He is the darker Sonic, and 72K is going to be on the right side. He is the bluish, the lighter bluish.
Yeah, the regular Sonic. I'm pretty sure I talked about this before, but I just think it's hilarious how Sega just will not let people have their fan creation Sonic characters in this game with the different colors. They just do not want that to happen at all. They will not make Sonic any other color but blue.
When those 2 spin dashes collide, and then just nothing happens.
That's pretty cool.
And they just reset to nothing. It's just like, oh, okay, neat. Guess we're back in neutral. Exactly even a minute into this game. And this is kind of just a little bit of how this match functions. There's going to be a lot of horizontal movement. Both these characters, like, they're the same character. This character is just so good at just... I can't even. Okay. I can't even finish my thought. He's just so good at just controlling horizontal space like this. You see like the charge up with the spin dash, and then like they flirt in and out of each other's effective ranges so well, and it's just this whole bait and punish theory crafting that goes into play when you're playing Sonic.
Oh wow, that was a good recovery from 72K right there. And the spin dash combos looking pretty good for him.
Looks like Sonix is starting to open up a pretty decent lead.
Yeah. And now he can probably chill a bit and force 72K to approach. This is a pretty big deficit.
And Taxi Platform making these spin dashes really safe on that shield cross-up.
Yeah.
But he is going to eat that. That is one of the weaknesses of Sonic, though. Like, when you see him, like, commit to that spring fully, he has to, like, his trajectory is very well, like, choreographed. Yeah, like, you know exactly where he's going to be at any given time. You can easily bait him into an air dodge or an aggressive option and then punish accordingly if you just run up there. But, oh, the up air going to take that stock.
Okay, so Sonic's going to take that first stock. 72K, not having the best start.
Now I'm kind of looking at grab.
But, like, I feel like in a Sonic video, you want the percents to be close. Because it can get out of hand. Like, as it is right now, Sonic's almost lapped 72K.
I feel like he was really feeling him out on that first stock, like the first minute-ish. Now he's really found those openings just add up big damage. Like, if you can add him in those sweet spot neutral airs, ooh, that was a really nice tomahawk.
Yeah.
Now Sonix is threatening.
Yeah, that was good, because 72K, he skipped the ledge a few times when he was recovering. So you're probably going to see Sonix try to get a hard punish on that if he does it again.
And there's 72K not taking advantage of that very choreographed just fall that Sonix had to commit to when he committed to the spring. And that's going to cost him a little bit of damage, and every little incremental bit of damage matters in this matchup. It's kind of why we see Sonic running away with it.
Oh, and that back air. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cool that Sonic has spin dash to back air. I've always really liked that.
Sonic does have cool confirms. Like, a lot of stuff Sonic does is stylish. Like, 6WX, man, he does some really stylish stuff with Sonic.
I feel like in general Sonic was interpreted pretty well in this game. Like, there's a lot of characters that play like the game, like the actual game. I think Sonic's one of them. I feel like Smash Bros. How you'd imagine Sonic to play.
Mega Man 2, I would agree with.
Definitely.
Like, he's definitely very faithful to the character.
#1.
Even though it's going to make people mad, Bayonetta, I think, is very faithful to the character.
So. Okay. So she's just God in her own games, right?
I haven't played Fire Emblem Fates, but I think Corrin is just like making stuff up. But anyway, here we go. So this is 6 He kind of is missing that legend. He's going to get hit with that stage spike, but making it back all the way.
All right, so 132%. It is not looking too great for 72K because he's pretty close to like a back throw killing, or even the, what was it, the up throw that kills, or a down throw.
Or he's also close to just waiting this out the whole way, but not going to matter. That is the forward throw, taking that stock.
Yeah.
There you have it. That's
game one. I don't know how.
That was a 2-stop.
I don't know how. Yeah, that was not too close to being a timeout at all.
No.
Yeah. It was definitely a more patient match, but
he could have gone for the timeout, but he just elected not to.
Yeah. So, Sonic's taking game one. I don't know if either of these guys play any different characters. I don't know how much they like the Sonic Ditto. So we might see Sonic every game.
Yeah. Sonic. Yeah. I'm really not sure what characters they might go either. It seemed like in our short little brief bit of research, they were very committed to going Sonic, and like their Twitter profiles and etc. were very committed to the character. So we'll have to see what happens. I just know that Sonic Ditto did not really go the way of 72K, and he's got to come up with kind of adjustment. And I think it might just be a tempo issue. When it comes to characters that are very movement-based, like Sonic is, like just sometimes if you don't have the right cadence to your movement, you can get read a lot easier. You need to mix up that cadence, like mix up your timings on spin dashes. Like he would very often like spin dash, and then go for a grab, and then whiff the grab. So maybe adjust how you're going to go for that grab in the future. Yeah. Things like that can really come into play here. So it's definitely not, out of the realm of possibility here for 72K. He's got a couple games to work with. Just can't get 3-0'd, of course. He does have to win 3 games before his opponent does at some point, and we'll have to see how it plays out. Sounds like the stage is going to be FD for game 2.
Yeah, we're just about ready.
Interesting for the Ditto. Like, and if you told me a Sonic counterpicked X character to FD, I would say yeah, that totally makes sense. But the Ditto, it gets a little bit more interesting because I think for that advice we were given 72K. He's not going to have, like, a platform to kind of bail him out if he overcommits to something. Like, we saw those Smashville platforms come in handy for players who, like, may have missed some timings on spacing. But now they'll either have to commit to that spring or just find some way to the ledge or something like that if they overcommit to something. So here we go, getting into game 2 here.
All right, so Sonic's once again getting a good combo to start out the game. Let's see what 72K does differently, because I do feel like this is one of those matches that obviously whoever gets the first stock is going to be huge in terms of the second stock, because Sonic gets so much like early percent.
Sonic is really good at just racking up percent quickly, but like you said, taking that stock can be a struggle, especially if the opposing player finds their way out of some of those kill confirm ranges. It can be a big challenge for Sonic. I just have to find like a raw back air or like a kind of like a read with a smash attack. We haven't seen any of these Sonic players really go for any kind of smash attack hard reads.
That's true, yeah.
Like that Percy set, Percy versus Geist, we saw so many hard reads. These players are just the opposite. They're just super fundamental. They're just playing this neutral to its fullest at the moment.
Yeah, they're definitely...
Okay. Okay.
That's actually one of the coolest things that Sonic has.
That's a sweet little reset there.
I know you can do the spring to get the actual reset.
Instead, he kind of tech chased out of it twice in a row and got some pretty good damage. Looking for an extension with this up air, not going to find it.
And once again, Sonic's looking really clean.
I'm very impressed with how Sonix has been playing. And this game, he doesn't even let he hasn't even like let 72K even like live in the same ballpark. He's just going for it. And again, another whiff punish on that spring landing. That's going to cost 72K a little bit damage.
That's now 136% to 60. That back air, not going to do it yet.
That was really weird because it was kind of a lag spike as he was DIing, but it didn't really make 72K falter. He's still in this, on this stock. Okay, that sweet spot neutral there would have been the stock, but not going to find that confirmed. 72K might just be out of range of that.
Yeah, now at almost 160%. Chronix has a couple of different options to get the stock.
Up air was one of them, but that's going to be 72K dodging it.
No, the up smash. Wow, that almost killed.
That's not a move you see very often anymore. It
Yeah.
used to be incredibly strong back in the day before it was patched. But now we don't see that too often. But the down tilt, actually, very good reversal on that. Gonna turn around, stop that cross up, and take the stock.
Yeah, I think that was actually a forward tilt. But,
Oh, you were right, yeah. It looks like a down tilt.
Sometimes down tilt is really bad. But yeah, forward tilt is definitely... It can get the stock if it, like, as you saw right there, like a pretty high percents, close to the ledge.
All right, here is 72K. He's going to get a grab, a down throw.
And we haven't really seen either of these players like try to go for edge guards, right?
No, because like Sonic edge guarding Sonic is a little weird.
Yeah.
Because like, okay, that looked like some kind of lag spike, unfortunately. But it looks like 72K is going to make it back on stage. No kind of SD or nothing, which would be an incredibly tragic way to take the game. But the Sonic edge guarding Sonic, it feels like it would just be a really strange proposition.
Yeah, I feel like they'll just be concerned with throwing out the spring. That's what they seem to have been doing.
And again, it continues with this kind of trend that both players they're playing a very similar style of like non-committal.
Yeah.
They're not playing campy. They're like in each other's face. They know how to like pressure someone and keep someone cornered, but they're doing it by not committing.
Yeah, definitely. Like they're not, this isn't really a super campy Sonic Ditto. Like these guys are definitely playing a bit preserved, but not like in a bad way.
No, I agree with you entirely.
They're taking what they can get.
And Sixers gets a pretty good combo there off of that whiffed up smash. It might be 72K again, just kind of being antsy.
Yeah.
Not able to find that stock yet, and kind of fishing for opportunities. Like that's 3 up smashes now that he's thrown out. Really didn't have any kind of chance on Earth to land him.
Sonic's getting that air dodge right there with the back air. The forward smash on the ledge. Okay.
Sniping that neutral getup, gonna take that stock. And game 2. That is Team Dominican Republic going up 2-0.
Okay. So Sonix taking 2 games in a row. Let's see what the counter pick will be. You think we're gonna go back to FD?
Sonic players like FD, like I was saying. It's just like FD is just its stage that makes a ton of sense. But in the Ditto, it gets a little tricky.
Yeah.
So maybe a platform could be used to like mix up to mix up 72K's like approaches and like the way he lands safely. I think that Smashville might have played a little bit better into his advantage. So maybe running it back to there wouldn't be too bad.
See that?
I don't think we'll end up on a triplat. I think these guys do want that long range because, like I said, they're playing a very similar style.
Yeah, definitely. It's just been Sonic's just been getting more hits. That's pretty much what it's been.
And again, like I feel like one of them will spin dash first, and then the other one will come in second and clean up. Things like that. Just like these very little micro interactions that matter so much in these Dittos. So we'll have to see how this match concludes. And this Jigglypuff's prancing everywhere.
And that's the thing, though, too. Like, some people forget that Dittos are a matchup, too. Like, some people think, like, oh, I don't have to learn the Ditto. It's just my own character. I know my character, but there are some things that...
The way moves interact with each other.
Yeah, it's really important.
In the Ditto is very important. It's as important
as any other matchup.
Especially if you're playing, like, a top tier like Sonic.
Yeah, like, you're going to see it. Yeah, like, you don't... see like a melee player saying like I don't need to learn the Fox Ditto. Of course you do.
Yeah, that's a really good example of to shut anyone up who says that. It's like, yeah, if you're in melee, are you not gonna learn the Fox Ditto? No.
Yeah.
You're gonna run into that matchup like
every day,
every single tournament you've ever been to in your life. So get over yourself and learn the Ditto. I know, like, and from speaking from my experience, Yoshi Dittos are pretty whack.
Most Dittos I hate.
Yeah, Dreamland. It looks like, okay, so I am completely wrong. Dreamland is going to be the stage here for Game 3. And we have a character change coming up, but not sure who. Oh, okay. If I had to tell you which pocket character is coming out here for 72K, who's your guess? Who's your guess technique?
Cloud?
Show me Cloud. Hey, there it is. All right, Pocket Cloud.
Yeah, so most people know Cloud is usually considered one of Sonic's harder matchups, and as a Sonic main, I'm sure 72K knows that. So going with Cloud as a counter pick, pretty smart. So we'll see how this goes. But this, once again, though, too, like, as someone who plays a character, like, you know that it's one of Sonic's harder matchups. So I'm sure that Sonix knows this matchup pretty well. So let's see how this goes.
Yep, we will indeed have to see. I do agree with particularly switching to Cloud and taking the Triplat. Triplat, very good for Cloud. Electing to go to Dreamland instead of Battlefield here means he's just going to be looking to get those killed a little bit earlier off the top and off the sides. But right now, again, I feel like this is just, he's getting juggled.
Yeah. 72K not getting off to a great start. That's the thing, like, when you counterpick someone, like, especially a character that doesn't have too many bad matchups, that matchup might be the one that they practice the most. So, like, you really have to be prepared when you counterpick someone like that.
Oh, that was very nice setup there by Sonix.
Really cool.
Using the double spring, but not enough to get the stock yet. But this edge guard continues over here on the right side of the stage.
Yeah, and only 9% on Sonix right now. 72K has barely really gotten any hits.
72K has not really gotten a chance to play much neutral. He's just gotten juggled left and right. He's really looking for these auto-cancel dares, and it looks like he hasn't really missed one yet. But how effective are they at these spin dash cross-ups?
Okay,
that's the question. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, this is Cloud, so, you know, never really out of it. So, even though this is a big deficit, like, 72K could definitely still come back.
And he's starting to get some of these straight hits, looking to get a rising up air. Not going to find it. His jump's gone as far as I'm aware, and that's going to be the stock.
That was really good from Sonix, knowing that back air would beat out the down air, like, horizontally. So he kind of called that out, I feel like.
And he just saw those dares that were just being, he's kind of just floating with these dares, and then he punishes it exactly when he needs to.
Yeah.
And if you're a player at home looking for a way to solve that Cloud dare, like someone's abusing it, and you're like, I can't deal with this. It lands safely on my shield. Just do exactly what Sonix is doing, which is just get to the left or right and counter it from that correct angle.
Yeah, because it does kind of hit you from the side sometimes, but if you get the right angle, you can definitely punish it pretty well. All right, so Sonix still racking up that percent. It's looking really rough right now. A spin dash to back air. That does so much percent.
That adds up real quick, and it's almost a lap again here. Sonix just making a kind of a dominant statement. Looking to get Dominican Republic here into winners finals.
Yeah. And you saw right there, Sonix going for the mix-up, getting the grab. And you've been spin dashing so much. So Sonix kind of conditioned to grab, and now, conditioned to shield. So now you're going to see Sonix throw the grabs in there every now and then.
72K, he was showing some good, like, fundamental Cloud movement. Now he looks afraid to move at all. You can see him, like, just stuck in shield, like, throwing out these grabs, and they're kind of like a panic moment here on the edge. He knows they'll work, but the spacing just isn't there yet. All right, there we go.
Yeah, getting the grab right there. Let's see what happens. Oh, wow, just running into it. That's not going to kill, though.
Not yet.
Uh-oh.
That'll kill, I guess.
All right. So 72K, getting the stock. Probably not how he would want to, but you can take any of those. And Sonix looks like he wanted the air dodge, but 72K did not give it to him. And instead went for the aggressive option and got the up air.
Oh, but cleaning him up right off the top of Dreamland.
Yeah.
Very nice finish here. A flurry of hits, and that's going to be Sonix moving on to winners final at PGK to Midwest Mayhem 8. Big 3-0 in a handshake.
So that's one side of winners.
Yep.
It's not going to see the other side. It's, like I was saying before, it should be Naoto or Lapis Lazuli.
Yeah.
Going up against who's up?
The ZSS player. Oh god, I can't remember his name.
Yeah, sorry.
It is